when you were trying to sleep? I'm sorry I got angry, Ernie. I know you were just trying to help me go to sleep so we can go roller skating. You're my best friend, Ernie. Are you saying you still want to be friends? Of course. I mean, listen, you still want to be my friend.
Much love, much love. Condolences to everybody who comes in. Not condolences, but you know what I mean. Let that love out. Let me see. How can I do this? They are conditioning y'all. Okay. This is where real love, for real love, get exposed. Y'all letting people condition y'all to hate. Y'all letting people break y'all, not y'all, excuse me. Certain people in the YouTube community, let me say, certain people in the YouTube community is bending your ear. It's closing your ear from finding love. If all you find on these YouTube streets is hate, all you find, well, no, I see a lot of love. I see a lot of love. I mean, with all my people, I'm trying to kick out the people who be on hate. That don't need no love. That don't want no love. To the kick. Well, Bruce, he don't need no love. He got love. I love him, man. To the kick. They're conditioning you. I'm not gonna say too street. I'm gonna say they're conditioning people to hate. The internet was made to be the center point of our world, of our lives. Let's say that. Because it don't have nothing to do with the world. We created it. We created it. And now it's the center point of mankind. Just think about that for a second. Then think about how people act with the internet. Think about that for a second. Then think about our next generation, since we created the internet, and how we act with the internet is going to represent of what they see, what they watch, what they hear. We are not putting out a good image. Let me repeat that. A great image. How do we want them to be good? Or we have to start standing for the next generation. We have to start being role models. We have to start thinking as if the future will get a hold. I want the future to get a hold of me. I want to be a landmark where love is at. I want to be a landmark where love is at, where peace is at, where you can find other people with love. Just to let my next generation know it's not all hate. It's not all, oh, I don't like him because he's wearing this hat. Or I don't like him because he's wearing this color. Like, even though you might disagree with somebody, you can still show them love. You can still get on up out of there. If you don't like what they're doing, you can move around. You don't have to stand there and argue or bicker with nobody. They got their opinion. You got your opinion. thing I'm trying to leave is like a network where people can work together. People will help each other. People will teach each other. People need each other. I'm trying to expose love for, look at what we doing. If the love ain't real, if you can't get out here and help your neighbor, then I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what you want for the next generation. I don't want to know what you want for the next set of people, the next shift that comes in. Do you want them to be left with your office tore up, your work area to be tore up? Because other people have to work here. Other people have to live here. Other people have to spend time here. Time matters. And if we ain't doing nothing great, if we ain't doing nothing positive, while we standing on these soapboxes, because they ain't really a stand yet. You're not really on stage yet. Unless you reaching and teaching. Unless you passing on greatness. That's when you get to be on stage. That's when the light comes on. That's when you come up out of these streets. The struggle is real. All across the world. I know a lot of people. A lot of people. Much love to Princess Fame. I know a lot of people, man, and I be trying to be connected, and I be trying to see what's positive. What's good. So my day can be encouraged, so I can keep going on, so I can keep pushing somebody else forward for a belief system. Believe in love like you believe in God. Don't believe in hate needs to be believed in. I mean, if you hate, you need to move on. If you hate something, you need to move on. Leave that alone and find something to love. What's crazy is the book say, hold on, I'm coming. I'm gonna go back to that. Hold on, I'm coming. Yeah, hold on, the love is coming. The love is real. You don't have to struggle for love. You don't have to fight for love. People can love all day. All day. I don't see why they hate all day. Yeah, I got a lot of love in my heart. I know a lot of people, and I don't hate on for what they are, what they might be. If I don't like what they saying, I'll move around. I still come to your stuff. Shout out to Let's Talk About Shout out to Let's Talk About It with Sean. Shout out to Angela Ortiz. Peaceful people. Peaceful people. Oh, that's a bird. I didn't know what that was sitting right there. Yeah, man, I got a long list. I'll be trying to tap in with everybody, but I'll show up at your lives. I need to come watch this. Yeah, I'm trying to speak positive. I be wanting to see positive. I be wanting to see greatness. Whoever's watching this, you are great. You have love over here. I want to see you do better. I need you to do better so I can do better, so we can do better, so we can teach better. If you don't get the line, I'll be spitting, or if you don't catch this, I hope the word come to you somehow. To the people that's listening, much love is a movement. It's in you. Pass it on. It don't make no sense not to pass love on. If you keep passing hate down the river, don't you know the whole river is going to be filled with hate? I'm trying to break that. I need to break that. That river needs not to exist. Look, I'm talking about love. Shout out to Life with Tina, I don't know. Shout out to Miss Lady right here. K Money here. What's the deal, K Money, man? I'm trying to talk about getting peace out here in these YouTube streets. Not in the YouTube streets, only in this world. I was just saying, if you keep sending hate down the river, and that's all that's going down the river, don't you know that river will be polluted with hate? And that's a river I don't want to see. If we keep passing that river down to our next generation, especially with this internet, don't you know everybody's going to be trolls? Everybody's going to hate each other. Everybody's going to try to break each other every day. I don't understand how people are trying to expose people for them going through life. Everybody has to learn. Jesus came here and got burnt. So that's a part of life. As far as getting burnt, you have to achieve better things. You have to leave an image of what you want to see. Let's say that. Even if you get burnt out, what's the image that you left? What's the mind pattern that you want the people on? Is it a good footprint that you left, or is it a bad footprint? I mean, I ain't tripping off your footprint. Your footprint can be whatever you want it to be. But think about the next generation that's going to look at your footprint. Is it going to impact them the right way? Or will it break them down to break somebody else down? I'm trying to leave my image to be much love is a movement. It is in you. You might as well push it on so it can be in somebody else. Why would I want you to push hate? Why would anybody want you to be tied down to hate? To have a relationship with hate? To be at peace with hate? Oh, it's not done. It's quiet. Well, your kids ain't it.
Oh. Where's my carpet of paper?
The purple thing?
No, it's a bigger stack. It's all right.
I was gonna say purple thing should be in there with you.
I can't write all my notes.
Trying to keep peace. If people want it. If people need it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to push a good word. I'm just scrolling through my YouTube streets. People I'm subscribed to. Once again, shout out to Princess Fame. Shout out to you. K Money. What you say? You going back? All right. I love to see you. I've just been missing you. This is a peaceful mark. If you want to go back and watch this and listen to everything I'm saying, or you can listen to it while you at work or when you get off, do you. I'm trying to do good in the hood. Oh, my hair kind of snaps. Excuse me. I wasn't ready for the camera. Come on. Come to the light. Come to the light. You know it. Y'all steal my lights. Y'all steal my lights. Everybody going on their way. I just want peace in these YouTube streets. I ain't scared to say it. If we leave hate behind, our next generation is going to be nothing but hate. This internet is stronger than what y'all think. This being able to connect with people is stronger than what y'all think. It's not just for you. That's the worst thing about it. It's not just for you. This is an image that's going down in history. You think they don't think you funny at the end of this? They think your next generation gonna get looked at like, we know what type of people those are. Shout out to Miss Eats. Miss Smith Eats. People do be working. Gordy Bobs. Shout out to him, man. That's a girl channel. Love is real. I'm trying to let you know. Light, come to the light. I've been telling y'all, man, y'all in the darkness if y'all keep thinking about hate. It's business. God needs you to help people get better. So when they get to him, he ain't got that much work to do with them. That's what God put us here for. Because we got to go back to the maker. We got to go back to the man. And what, you want to go back with your hands dirty? Or you going to try to wash your hands off by at least trying to push out a message that he wants? A thought that he wants. Yeah. What? What? No, ain't no Tyree. You just said I need a whooping. No, you just said I need a whooping. Don't touch me. Get off of me. I didn't even do nothing.
Hey.
I was back here by myself. Why are you on me?
Y'all ain't no shit. Come on, y'all.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Hi. Hi. Oh, I think she's saying potty, Layla. Go talk to your daddy. These kids walked in here talking about I need a whoop. I ain't did nothing. Yeah, this is just me sitting here talking, man. I'm trying to shed light on her fact. Let's go do that. I know she wouldn't mind. I was just somewhere, man. Hold up. Bitch. See what they be having me doing? I ain't even supposed to be talking like that. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Quit going to technology to the point where they'll accept it and where it's the most natural thing in the world. I'm coming up 67. I was born in 1952, so I have a compass. I know what the world was like before. People being born into the world now, this is the only world they've ever known. And so they don't have that compass of what the world was like before. But this is the world and technology, and this is how it works. So The first stage is to get people addicted to technology to the point where, at the most extreme, they'll get up in the dead of night and they'll queue, stand in line outside an Apple store to get the first of the new technology. And what they want eventually, and not too distant into the future, is people basically lining up to be connected to AI. In the same way that people in Sweden now are having parties to celebrate someone being microchipped, right? So the next stage, because the idea is to get in the body, the next stage is to get on the body. So we went from just holdables, we went to wearables, we went to Bluetooth and Google Glass and Apple Watches and all these other gadgets that go on the body now. Even what they call electronic tattoos that are basically microchips on the skin. And the next stage is to go in the body, which is already starting in places like Sweden. And the idea is to take this on. And people like Ray Kurzweil, who is a Google executive, I mean, Google and Facebook are really at the cutting edge of this stuff. People think it's a social media operation only or a search engine only. No. This whole Google group now, which is given the name Alphabet, are absolutely at the cutting edge of this whole AI technology. So is Amazon. Amazon got contracts worth hundreds of millions of dollars with the CIA and the Pentagon for cloud services and stuff.
Yeah, they have massive data services.
Massive, yeah.
Consumers don't see.
So the idea is to take this on, and what Kurzweil is saying, and he claims an 80% success rate in his predictions of incoming technology. The sales pitch is, when we connect to artificial intelligence, we'll be superhuman. That's what the sales pitch is. That's his sales pitch.
Right,
That's going
Siri,
to be the sales pitch.
Alexa, all these things.
Yeah. Well, I'll come to them in a second. They're very, very interesting, very important. Okay.
Hold up. Alexa, you ain't helping me? You need to get out of my house, Alexa.
So what you've got is the idea that connect to AI and you'll become superhuman intelligent. No, you'll become subhuman intelligent. You'll become a vehicle for artificial intelligence. And whoever controls artificial intelligence will control the perceptions of every mind that it's connected to. These Alexas and these Echoes and these so-called office assistants or personal assistants, you start to interact with them as if they're human. And now they're bringing in internet-connected toys for kids, even little kids, and Barbie dolls. They can actually have conversations with artificial intelligence. They're now bringing in these synthetic robots that are looking more and more like humans, a lot of them coming in from the East. And this is a whole psychological process of familiarizing us with artificial intelligence, to getting people to interact with it until it becomes the most natural thing in the world.
What is this?
Much love to you. I don't know what's going on in my background. We just check stuff out, man. I'm trying to push this image that the world is leaving a lot of stuff behind as far as like love. If we keep pushing hate through these YouTube, through these internet, the internet. Hey, back up. What with y'all daddy? Hey, go to your daddy. Bye. My bad, y'all. If we keep pushing out nothing but hate in this internet, I'm okay. If we keep pushing nothing but hate out in this internet, what do you think? What do you think the next generation is gonna do with the internet? What do you think even the AIs? Let's say the AIs, because we're looking at a time where robots is at the center point of our lives, right? So what do you think the AIs is gonna think about humans? Are we hateful people? Do they need to protect us, or do they need to go ahead and knock us off to keep everything safe on Earth? Hey,
A positive thing. What if it makes us live better lives? Could it be?
Well, if you want to use artificial intelligence to make things happen in a more efficient way, well, there's an argument for that. But that's not an argument for connecting AI to the human brain and the human perceptual processes so that artificial intelligence becomes those processes. And I'm not just saying that. Ray Kurzweil says this: by 2030, the connections will start to be made.
Excuse me.
Between artificial intelligence and the human brain. And the human brain will be connected to what he calls the cloud. Another name for this is the smart grid, basically to artificial intelligence. And he says this too, because his sales pitch is it will be fantastic, it will be superhuman, that as time passes, artificial intelligence will be more and more of human thinking and human perception until basically it's the totality of human thinking and human perception, at which point we won't be human anymore in terms of the consciousness processes we are using today. We will be artificial intelligence. And this is the assimilation I'm talking about. And the point is that if you are...
You see what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna keep this going for our next generation, for our next things that we got coming ahead, what type of bed do we want them to lay in? What type of field? What type of bushes? What type of trees? And in fact, what type of skies do you want them on?
Connecting the human mind to a grid, a global technological grid. That grid can be centrally controlled. It will take at the center point very, very few people to run it, and even fewer to decide how it's run. I have a kind of very simple rule of thumb. When people say to me, well, what are the areas that are of the agenda? And I say, look at anything you cannot have an alternative opinion about. Look at any subject where to say something different from the official narrative, you're going to get abuse, you're going to get called a Nazi, an ist of some kind, and you're basically going to get shut down. They are the key areas of the agenda, or many key areas of the agenda. And see, this is the whole point. If I want you to believe something, or I want the public to believe something, and I know that what I'm saying is so utterly flawed in my justification of it, that if there was an open debate where all opinions, facts, and evidence could be freely available and discussed, I'm going to lose the debate. So what I want to happen is not going to happen because I'll lose the debate, because I won't be able to justify it in an open debate. What do? You don't have the debate. You shut it down.
All right, guys, I'm in my super sick car, and I'm at my super sick mansion, and then, oh, wait, I'm in an alley in Pittsburgh getting out of my Volkswagen Golf. Kale, what are you going to say to the...
It's real, man. I hope y'all come watch it. I hope y'all try to get some inspiration, inspired. I hope you be thinking better, doing better. It's going to be a problem if we keep pushing hate, though. I know that. I know that. Much love, everybody. Check it out for yourself. Check it out for yourself, man.
What's up, baby? I'm home. Hey, baby, baby. Hey. What's up, baby? Give it up for Afro Black. What it do? It's me. It's your boy, Afro Black. Yeah. What's up, baby? I'm home. Hey, baby, record, baby. Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, I closed that deal with that client. What? And I hurry up and brought my ass home to your fine ass. What's up? Oh, baby, I miss you so much. Come back, give me that hug. Tell me you miss Daddy. Tell me you miss Daddy, baby. Oh, I miss you, Daddy. Miss you, Daddy. Oh, wait a minute. Why you sweating like that, boo? I'm sweating. What you been doing? Been working out. I gotta keep myself in shape for you, baby. No, ain't no shower. Now it's like you like sweat like you been working out or something. You been working out? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even say shower. I said I've been working out for you, baby. Okay, well come on, lean in. Give me them kisses. Give me the luscious, baby. Give me the luscious. Come on. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's that smell, baby? I don't smell no, baby. What smell? You don't smell that? I don't smell nothing. What? It smells like booty. Booty? Oh. It smells like somebody having straight anal sex in here. It smells like booty? Oh, no. You smell straight booty hole. I ate the rolls all day. Baby. I've been using it all day. I'm so sorry. Your stomach been hurt? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Let me kiss that neck. Come on. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Huh? What's that on your neck? Oh, who neck? It's like a big old red thing right there. No, that's what it's like real big. That's what it's started to be. Fresh too. No, that's what it started to be yet, baby. That's what it started to be yet. You know, right there, it's started. Oh, no, that thing counted. It almost look like a hickey. Stop playing with me, boy. Like somebody been sucking on you. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, boy. But you know what? I know you don't let nobody in my house, so you know. We ain't gonna talk like that. We don't think like that. But what I want you to do is come here, relax, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? We finna get ready to go in this bedroom and this finna get ready to go down. But nobody stand right in the hallway. Why stand right in the hallway? I miss you, baby. I just want to look at you, baby. You know what? Hold on. I just want to look at you. Huh? What? Look at your hair. What's wrong with it? Just keep your hair up. Why your hair all over your head like that? I've been working out. So like, suppose somebody been pulling it. I see the edges gone. You don't let nobody pull my hair. You ain't got no edges left. What you been doing? You got some edges. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me. There's something strange going on like this. You smell like booty in my house. You got red stuff on your neck. I told you my hair all over your head. What's going on? And then I'm talking about what? You got me standing right here in the hallway. I'm trying to hug you, walk you to the bedroom, do we normally do. I can't get in there. I'm just trying to stare at your self. I'm trying to stare at your fine self. That's all, baby. Okay, I heard all that, but damn, what's that smell, boo? Let me smell you again. I'm gonna smell you from the root to the tooth. Come here. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Down here. Are you serious right now? I'm not trying to get you smell, man. I told you. Get out of my way. Wait, baby. Stop.
Apple Thunder. It's only been 30 minutes.
Kitty boy.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Hey! Oh, gee, I'm not good. Okay, well, let me go see me. Why you get at the bus stop, y'all? What the fuck?
You got bigger than hollering.
Okay, he got big bus, yo. You know how he fucking with it. He got the bacon in there? Who the hell? Okay, let me know something. You got bus, yo. Onion? You know, bread? He fucking with it, man. You know, he's stupid, man. South Shore City, my dude. He fucking around.
What you don't know what we got.
Okay, he even got a picnic with the motherfucking foot. That's the foot, OG. He's stuck in California, man. That's how we do it, man. Okay, he got the best in town. Hey, we reported live, man. We're DB Stokely. How we fucking with it, though? I'm saying, though.
Man, let's let everybody, man.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? This for me? This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for you. What you think is behind the door, though?
Yeah.
What you think behind the door?
I don't know. Go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go.
Great. Ooh. That's what you doing? The red Balenciagas?
Real was dope.
Oh. These my size?
Oh, snaps.
Jesus.
Dude.
Oh. The picture. That's crazy, man.
Look at the racks, nigga.
It's ready.
It's ready.
It's ready.
Go back. Oh, fuck, man. It's too much.
Too much.
This is too much, babe. Thank you. Oh, fuck.
Niggas don't even read that all
Your
the time.
business money, though?
My who?
Your business money? For your business?
What do you mean?
For the cleaning business you want to start?
Really?
Really?
I got a Gucci belt?
You got a Gucci belt. You thought you couldn't get a Gucci belt?
I got a Gucci belt?
You thought you didn't deserve a Gucci belt? You thought you didn't deserve Gucci shoes?
Where is my babe? I need to find me a babe. Babe, you watching this? Killed it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I think that's the best one I've seen all day. Real love. You feel me? Said she got him a business on pack, nigga. Packed him up with a business. Packed him up with the shoes. Everything he needed, she came through with. Boy, that's real love, man. Everything he needed, she came through with. Gucci this, Gucci that. Shoe over there, shoe over there. Oh, yeah, nigga, that money for that business you was talking about. She should have went out and just bought it up. Bought up everything. Man, yeah, I think I'm done for that. Much love, everybody. Remember to look your best, do your best, remember to look your best, do your best, and be your best. Much love is a movement. It needs to move. We cannot let these streets get ran over by hate. We honestly need love. We honestly need peace for our next generation, for the next people coming through, for the next trademarks, for the next hashtags, for the next go-livers. Keep these streets safe. There's other people coming. I'm part of this community. I'm part of this earth. I'm part of being a human. And I got love for whatever kind. Shout out to everybody. I hope you find some love. I hope you get some love in your life. Because I need some love in your life. For the next people to try to get some love in their life. Truth. No facts. I don't need no receipts.